Hey guys, and welcome back to the briefing room. I'm sorry I'm not in my normal spot. We've got stuff going on in the living room right now, so I can't do it at my set. But today Nintendo released their Nintendo Direct for Pokemon. I thought I was going to have trouble with that. And I've mentioned before, I'm a fan of Pokemon. Pokemon was one of my first two video games that I owned. And it was mostly about the Switch. And as you guys know, I do have a Switch. And I thought I'd give my thoughts on it. My thoughts on the Direct as a whole are meh. And on the one hand, it gave me the announcements I was expecting to be announced. On the other hand, I don't really see why they needed to put out a Direct for this. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They spent over half the Direct talking about Pokken, which I figured they were going to talk about. It's a Pokken port of the Wii U version onto the Switch, except they have 5 new characters. You know, it's just the deluxe version of Pokken. And then they just were like, oh yeah, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Oh, and here, let's talk another 2 minutes about the Golden Sun, or not Golden Sun, Gold and Silver. It's another video game franchise adore, by the way. Gold and Silver on the Virtual Console on the 3DS. And, okay, you know, I don't think we needed 2 minutes of you talking about that. We know what Gold and Silver are. We know about those games. You could have just said, oh, hey, these 2 games are on the Virtual Console, and spent a little bit more time fleshing out the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Because from what I see, from what I understand, and from what a lot of other people understand, it's kind of like Black 2, White 2. It's just kind of almost DLC-ish on a different console. It doesn't seem like there's really much to it. So they could have talked a little bit more about that, fleshed that out a little bit more. That's what people were wanting. That's what they wanted to know more about main series games on the Switch. And as far as the Pokken thing, they could have just released a trailer. As far as the Gold and Silver thing, they could have just sent a tweet about that, announcing that. And they barely talked about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So, you know, it's one of those things, it's like, I personally, I might be getting Pokken. We'll see how funds work out. I've got to kind of plan my video games since I have a family. But I'm very interested in getting the Pokken. I'm curious about the Sun and Moon. And, you know, Gold and Silver are that generation's my favorite generation of the Pokemon series. So, I'm not disappointed necessarily. Like I said, I kind of expected it. This is kind of how I thought it would go. I don't know why they put out a Nintendo Direct for it. It just seems like they could have just been like, here's stuff. But we'll see. I hope they flesh out the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon at E3. That's coming up. I'm not to a point where I can cover a whole lot of E3 at the moment, but I will be covering what I think is interesting from it, because I'm into video games. You guys know this, you know. I'm trying to expand my horizons, kind of get a little bit outside the box. I'm still going to focus on Robotech videos, but, you know, just kind of everything out there. So we'll see. We're going to see what happens at E3. But at the moment, meh. So, let me know what you guys think about the Pokemon Sun, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. What do you think about Pokken DX? What do you think about the Gold and Silver on the Virtual Console of 3DS? Let me know what you thought about the Direct in general. Do you agree with me? Should they have fleshed out the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon a little bit more? Do you think that all this information warranted a Direct, or do you agree with me that they could have just put out a trailer for Pokken and just tweeted out the other announcements? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you about that. I sent out a tweet about this earlier, but I know I didn't post any videos last week. I did not expect that I'd be as tired as I was after getting back from camping. It's been well over a year since the last time I went camping, and I'm getting older, and honestly I'm starting to feel it. So I'm recovered now. I've already posted new Nuzlocke. Speaking of Pokemon, I'm working on other videos. Obviously, I'm posting this video. So, for those of you who are Nintendo fans like I am, I'm planning on occasionally posting Nintendo videos. My main purpose of this channel is based on the anime Robotech, but certainly I'll do other videos, and I'm open to just about anything. So I'm going to expand a little bit. Obviously, I have a Switch. Nintendo's a big part of my life. I've described that in previous videos and so forth. 2 of the 3 Let's Plays I've done are Nintendo games. So I'm planning on expanding out on my my box that I kind of have. But if you're a Nintendo fan, sure, subscribe, do whatever. I will be talking a little bit more about Nintendo related stuff. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications from YouTube about when I release new videos. I'm going to try to get more consistent on that. I'll see you guys later, I guess.